What it do, anime crew? Hey man, listen, I'm here with my last Patreon rant for the month. This one's for Ev, who says, I know it's a bit early to be asking this, but what advice would you give to people trying to get into AnyTube? Oh, YouTube. I want to see how you respond, and then ask the same question later down the line and see how it changes with time. And since you mentioned writing being a weak point of yours, what advice would you give yourself going forward? What advice would you give yourself 1 year ago to help you kickstart your YouTube journey better? Alright, so very multi-layered question here. The first is, what advice would you give people trying to get into YouTube? Don't. I don't want competition. Alright, the next question is, I want to see how you... blah, 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 blah. Mentioned writing being a weak point of yours. What advice would you give yourself going forward? I don't know. Because I don't know anything about writing is the problem. I'm really bad at getting myself to focus and getting myself to actually learn and apply myself to any meaningful extent whatsoever. And that's just so painfully apparent to me with my writing right now. Like, it's so mindless. Stuff's just there without any intentionality. And that's sort of a bigger problem with my videos as a whole. Honestly, with my life as a whole. But, It's a little bit hard to say. The things about writing that I especially want to focus in on are like structure, comedy. I want to be better at writing comedy. I want things to get like to the point faster. I want them to be a little bit more efficient, and I want myself to be more articulate. I've always had a really big insecurity about not being articulate enough. And that's something that I would like to curb if at all possible. My biggest insecurity about my videos is probably just that I'm not insightful enough with my analysis. There are some reviewers and analysts that I watch on the YouTube scene, on the film scene as well, that are just so much more insightful, articulate, and just well substantiated in their views and beliefs and their scores and all that. And it makes me feel like absolute doo-doo garbage. So I really want to get a lot better. I really, really do. It's a big thing for me, but at the same time, I don't know if I'll ever get better because that's just the type of person I am. Well, that's bleak. It's New Year's. All right, never mind. New Year's, new year, new me. I'm definitely going to get better. What advice would you give yourself 1 year ago to help kickstart YouTube journey better? If the last 3 years have been any indication, it doesn't matter what advice I'd give myself because I will never listen to myself. And I'll just do my own thing no matter what. Why am I so depressed in this rant? Okay, no, for real though, the big thing would be, oh my god, torrent. Freaking denoise your audio. There's like a lot of technical things that I just had to go through the trial and error process of that are a little bit unfortunate because when you're focusing on, improving the specs of your videos, which I didn't even spend very much time on, to be honest. But that's just because I don't spend enough time on my videos in general. That's all time I could have spent, honing the aspects of my craft that I actually give a shit about. So that's pretty important to me. And to not just cop out answer the first part of this question where you asked about what advice I would give to new YouTubers in general, I would say just, it depends. It depends because there is no one reason to get into YouTube. People have a lot of different reasons for things. Some people love YouTube videos. It depends on the type of content you're making. But some people love them as just like an artistic creative outlet and they just want to have a good time with them. And for those people, I would say, just don't worry about the numbers too much. Yes! Y'all. The bad bitch texted back. Let's freaking go. I was so worried, bro. I thought I had totally whiffed on that one. I don't know if you guys heard the notification, but this is a triumphant moment for me. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. If you want to make like a career out of it, the only thing I would say is like, you have to love this shit. Like, you have to be willing. You're not going to blow up. You are not going to blow up. It is statistically like implausible damn near for you to blow up. You have to be willing to sit there and just grind and put in video after video after video after video after video and just expect it to take like fucking 5 or 10 years to take off or something. I don't know. Just keep improving your videos and there's not really that much you can do. For me, it's like I'm more concerned about it being an outlet than anything else, but also I have like a lot of weird pride tied up in it, and that sort of gets itself involved with being able to make a career and money out of it, and it's honestly gotten really messy for me. But the one thing I would say is do YouTube if you love YouTube. Do YouTube if you want to do it and if it makes you happy. And if it does make you happy, maybe you could spin it into a career, but definitely be cautious of the fact that it's always going to be more fun when you're just doing it to do it, messing around, collaborating with friends, and having a good time. I'm not super YouTube savvy. I don't know a lot about it. I'm a little bit of a Philistine when it comes to the channels that I pay attention to, but the one thing that's nice is how personable it is, how laid back it is, and I feel like it's important to capture that spirit of YouTube and bring it to your channel in whatever unique way you have. I think everybody who's starting a YouTube channel at any point, you guys should send them to me. I'm always down to check them out. I love seeing people do what they're passionate about. I love seeing people, just like create art, just like do dumb shit, be happy. Yeah, I like it. I don't have a lot of advice. I'm not very knowledgeable. I'm not the YouTube guru. I'm the anime guru. And you guys have a great new year. I wish the best for all of you guys. I hope your New Year's resolutions come to fruition. And hopefully my channel does better this year, and that'd be pretty sick. Man, I am really just rambling on. I'm pretty excited that girl texted me back. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go check on that. But y'all have a goated New Year's.